Awesome! Awesome! That feels great. So good!
We had a reunion. 10 adults, 6 kids between 8 and 38 months old. One house in Whitefish, Montana. But first, a rendezvous in Colorado. And then it was on to Big Sky Country. We came from Austin, Texas, Atlanta, Georgia, New York, Jersey, Washington, D.C., and Chicago, Illinois. The Midland Wives Club, whose progeny doubled since the last get-together.
Anybody pooping?
Plus, Audrey and Marcus, who hooked us up, thanks Great Northern Brewing Company. And what is a reunion of high school friends without an icicle lightsaber fight? And big decadent meals and storytelling.
So I grabbed my hatchet, and we publicly, in front of all these little children, chopped the head off of this chicken. It was terrible.
Montanans are a hardy folk, and so are Midlanders. Midland, Texas, the place that brought this group together 2 decades ago. It's a small town, it's an oil town, a classic American hometown, in the middle of somewhere. And in February 2016, we got together again, this time in northwest Montana. We were frequently treated to virtuoso live music performances. Wes and his ukulele. And then it was time to ski. And enjoy more gourmet food. And take in a newsworthy local landmark.
If you get off Chairlift 2 at Whitefish Mountain Resort in Montana, you'll shuss by a life-size statue of Jesus wearing a light blue robe, his arms outstretched. It's known as the Big Mountain Jesus.
We paid our respects and enjoyed the view. And what a view it was. Then much more skiing. Just a great day on the mountain with great friends. And what is a family trip to the snowy mountains without building a snowman?
Made out of coal.
We usually have our fruit in the back.
In the back?
Really going to
And what is a ski trip without nice, hearty breakfasts? And more skiing, lots of skiing. And a professional photo shoot. The adults, we had a blast on the mountain. The kids had a decent time too. Liam skied a little. Our crew comprised essentially the entire mountain school enrollment. And thank goodness for the Lego movie. Michael finally got in from Chicago with a touch of baby fever.
He loves it.
Which is a good thing because we were swimming in babies and toddlers.
D-E-F-G-H-I-J.
Oh, that was
Most of this crew had gotten together in Whitefish before. We surprised Ryan there for his 30th birthday 5 years ago. Reunions have a way of evoking nostalgia. The act of reuniting then creates its own future nostalgia. year and a half begins to feel like a lifetime, and for some of our kids, it is one. And back to 2016.
Brave people will be jumping into a pool of water amidst freezing temperatures, all in the name of Special Olympics Montana.
It was plunge day, but first, breakfast at the Buffalo. About 1,000 calories of eggs, bacon, sausage, ham, hash browns, and pancakes.
All right, so I guess we're doing this. I guess we're doing it.
Famous last words for registration.
I don't see a hot tub.
Only 2 of us were brave enough to jump in the lake, and the time had come. Michael's swim trunks were shorter than mine, but not by much.
It's not too late to back out. It's probably too late. It's too late to back out. The shame.
We didn't back out.
Midland Wives Club. The Midland Wives Club,
I guess we gave off a vibe. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Just look at that jumping form. So graceful. Yep. Liam was not impressed. But we had our own hot tub. And what is a winter carnival without a parade? We watched from the rooftop of the Great Northern Brewery. And then this happened. Look closely and you can see an orange projectile.
Like, I want to nail somebody.
Anybody?
It was unclear. What's up?
Then out to dinner, back to the house for Cards Against Humanity. I won 6 rounds in a row. That never happens. And you know, something felt weird. Lars, Rawls, Lars. Liam and I went dog sledding in the Montana wilderness, halfway to Canada. The rest of the crew went skiing again. Spring skiing in winter. A beautiful, rare Montana bluebird day.
They're trying to chainsaw the tree up ahead. So we just have to sit tight for a second.
And while we're sitting tight for a second, let's learn about this whole dog sled thing.
Jeff Alsimer saves dogs. He rescues them from neglect and abandonment and trains them for non-competitive sled runs.
I get 48,000 pounds of fish and chicken twice a year.
So yeah, that's where we were, and that's what we were doing. And then we were off again. Liam and I had a blast. And so did the dogs. Let's check in with Margette and her crew for a second. Looks amazing.
Escalated quickly.
And then it was time for the most important part of the day, cookies and hot chocolate, made by Mr. Jeff Alsimer himself. And then a Lady Gaga concert, or the Super Bowl. Spoiler alert, the Broncos won. And then it was already time to come home. But not before another trip to the Buffalo. And some shopping. Did you know that Montana is one of only 4 states with no sales tax? Snowball fights, then off to the airport to eventually say our goodbyes in Denver. Another incredible reunion. Here's to many more reunions to come. The Midland Wives Club.
expecting. Oh my gosh!